Hey guys, welcome back. Dreamreaver23 here. Long little intro on there. Wanted to make sure I got everything set up right. How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. I am doing fine. Thank you for asking. Today we are starting a new fortress in Dwarf Fortress. Gotta get it all set up. Make it all pretty. What's going on, Sam? You will notice that I have some chat back here. How's it going, Jose? That was freaking ridiculous, man. We got about 6 inches of hail on this side. Alright, everything is good on there. Good to go, good to go, good to go. Start playing. Yeah, no, Bob's fine. Alpha 4, what's going on, bud? Not a lot. We are setting up for our second fortress here. Now that is one thing that is confusing to me. I do want to... I'm going to back out because I do want to check something because it says we're starting off in 251. We should actually be starting off in 254. Let me just click this. Die. Alright, so start playing. So if I click on this one, I just want to see where it starts off at. There we go. That's the right one. So how are you guys doing tonight? I hope you guys are doing well. Watch, because we're going to start a brand new fortress, and you will learn loads just from watching and asking questions. By all means, ask questions. You will learn loads just from watching and asking questions. By all means. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, so new world is here. Now I am going to be going and dropping this as a link over to submit a new link. URL. Suggest title. Got that. Do we have flare? So I just posted this over here. I don't know. Comment, do whatever you can do. Thumbs up it. We can see if we can get this to where it's got some more people hopping in here from the Reddit. Reddit is one of the incredible resources. So there's tip number one for you, Alpha, is Reddit. Use it, and the wiki, use that as resources. All right, so let's zoom out here a bit so we can see the world as it is. So last time, where did we start? So there is Alithralum. Alathalrum. So we could, that might be, we didn't have anybody, we had goblins and humans on this island, but there wasn't anything else really out there. We were on an island, that's why we didn't really get any invasions. Shallow metal, deep metals, flux stone layer. That's actually not bad. Untamed wilds. The frightful orb is the brook. Moderate shrubland. Dwarves and elves. So us and elves. No, thank you. Dwarves, goblins. Dwarves, humans, elves, and goblins. Sparse trees. Got a woodland, hot temperature, moderate vegetation, calm surroundings. No stream. Warm, okay. Hot, sparse trees. Damn it. What's going on, Bonnie? So if we have dwarves, humans, and goblins, that means we can gobble up the trees as needed, which is good. Pretty much a low elevation around here. Alright, so we want to stay kind of in this area of it. So we got shallow metal, deep metal, clay, deep soil, sand, and fluxstone layer. It's warm with heavily forested, thick vegetation, calm surroundings. We do have a, we're in the flaxen jungle. We have a river that's going through here. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good location. Now, in location to where we were before we were right down here. So we're not too far off from there. I don't really see any other things around us. The Day of Wire. I'd rather go with a stream than a brook. A brook, do you know how to on phone? No. The phone, you're really limited on what you can do. All right, so I'm going to say, let's look at the location. We still have dwarves, goblins, and humans. Where do we want to hail from? The Truthful Gloves. It's kind of a cool name. The Brilliant Armors, the Medal of Medicine, the Flaxen Rim. Stockade of Sieges. That's a bit of ways away. We'll go with the Flags of Competition. I kind of like the Flaxen Rim. Alright, Flaxen Rim it is. Now, I did say we were going to make this a smaller area, so we're going to go through and hit a... Let's do a 3x3. Relative elevation. So pretty low. Yeah, so this is how, well, this is the second part. The first part typically is whenever you generate the world, which takes a while. So I'm good with that. We'll do this as a 3x3. Sand, clay, very deep soil, shallow metal, deep metal, so not multiple metals. And that looks good, so we are going to click E to embark. We're going to prepare for the journey carefully. So it's your overall space in that zone. Right, so a 3x3, you have less space in the area where you're at as a 4x4 or 5x5. Now, what happens if you think about it logically? Your computer has to generate less stuff and keep track of less things in that amount of space. So multiple metals, multiple shallow metals, and multiple deep metals. Whenever you go through and start putting your filter on the searches, you're very limited. There's only like 12 spots on this entire 256 by 256 map that have shallow metals and deep metals and flux stone, so that you can make things like pig iron ore or pig iron. So having all three of those things, multiple shallow metals, multiple deep metals, and flux stone, and having a stream, and also having to where you have more than one or two neighbors, really starts limiting down the search results, the parameters that you can use. So that's why I was trying to go through and just find a happy medium. I can have three neighbors, so me, I guess two neighbors, me, goblins, and humans. And also having deep metal, shallow metal, and flux stone is better than having, say, just deep metal and flux stone, because deep metal you're looking at going down at least to, level 50 or lower. All right, so we need to go through and have our miner. We'll just do 2 miners. Actually, we're going to do 3 miners. Plan on doing some mining. So I have an idea with this, and I want to try to test this out. So it's going to be interesting. All right, and then we're going to have a cook and animal. I'll say a fisherman. What do you mean, what's my setup? My computer setup? And then we will have grower, herbalist, brewer. All right, tab. We'll have 3 pickaxes to start off with. 2 copper battle axes, that's good. Where did I click? My computer setup is a Core i7-3930K, 3.3 gigahertz. It's a hex core multi-threading, so it's got 12, cores, I guess you could say. 32 gigs of RAM. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 980 Ti. And then I run a triple monitor setup, so I have two 27-inch IPS monitors and a 24-inch IPS monitor. Onyx Blackjack 2x2 USB with dual microphones, so I can get that lovely kind of surround or stereo sound going through your headphones. Alright, so Dwarven wine will actually get more of that. We're going to hit new, go down to drink. We're going to go with 21 and 21. Step ladder we will keep. Crutches we do not need. Splints we do not need. Buckets we will keep. Pigtail seeds 21. Cave wheat seeds 21. Double chat. I don't really care for the rock nuts. Sweet pods, we can actually do less, so we'll do just 7 sweet pods. Pigtails and cave wheat, that's what we care about. Let's see. So we'll start off with just 4 female dogs, 1 male dog, 1 male cat. One rooster, 8 hens. Gone! We're starting a brand new one. Papa's got a brand new bag. I actually might get rid of the wheelbarrow. And honestly, the bucket, we can go through and save that. Let's see. Now, I do want a sow and a boar. Let's get 2 sows. Because sows, okay, so pigs, just regular pigs, so sows and boars, the sows you can actually milk, which is great. They don't provide any wool, and I wouldn't mind having a lamb, but I don't have the money for all that. So there's that. So that's a pretty good start off right there. We have 3 copper picks, 2 battle axes, an iron anvil, 41 dwarven rum, 41 wine, 21 dwarven ale, 21 beer. We have, we need as much plump helmet as we can. I am using XSplit to stream. Oh, speaking of, I actually need to go and cancel some of this stuff on here. Maybe it's just because you're on the Twitch side of it. I don't know. Nero, are you having that same problem? Oh, speaking of. Sorry, I know I'm doing like 5 billion things. By the way, how's everybody doing tonight? The people that I have not said hello to. Come on. I think Twitch might be just having some problems because I can't even get loaded into Twitch. Oh, I said XSplit. Yeah, no, I can't get into Twitch. That's weird. All right, so we got a pretty good setup right there. We're going to go ahead and hit change our fortress name. Metal Visions. That's actually not a bad name to start off with. Metal Visions. Yeah, I'm good with that. Name group. The labor of throwing. No. The pulley of hailing. The gem of clapping. The mechanism of route. The considerate canyons. The bright mechanism. What? Yeah, no worries. Admired portals. The common room. The manor of spires. The scarlet salve. The enchanted ropes. Shield of responsibilities. The warm wires. Treaty of deeps. The stoked orb. The big chambers, the keys of prison, speechless craft, mindful barricade, towers of vegetation, sack of lucidities, responsible constructs, the combined orbs, the anvil of destiny. Yes, that's the name right there. We are the anvil at destiny, and our fortress name is Metal Visions. Beautiful. Now we must make our symbol. Alright, action or relationship. Yeah, so you can actually make a symbol. So X is... Don't like any of those. Torturing surrounded by... Oh, okay. Historical figure, creature. When I get it, will you be willing to collab with me on the culling? Unfortunately, Bonnie, I won't. I honestly don't have time for anything. I would definitely suggest doing collaborations with people, but I don't have a whole lot of time for anything other than work, spend time with the wife, and then stream some Dwarf Fortress in the evenings. That's about all the time I have. Let's delete the battle axe. The Brass Prince. What? Where the fuck did this name come from? Change name. All right, Bonnie. Creative Taker. Damn, that last one was good. Metal Visions is the name of our fortress. The Brass Mortal. On my actual save, got the Shady Blades. Nice. How's it going, Peter? We will. The Armored Visions. Wheels of Earth. Invisible volcano? What is that? The constructive roar? I'm good with that. And then Y is done. Embark.
This will be our new home.
You have arrived after a journey from the mountainous into the forbidden wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is about to make an outpost for the glory of all of Ingir. There was no supplies. Yeah, same thing. A new chapter of Dwarven history begins here at this place. Kelnitum, Metal Visions. Strike the earth. That we shall. I don't know. Are there certain limitations to what go on Xbox? This is a secondary base, so basically over the weekend, from Friday through last night, we worked on our capital city. This is going to be a secondary city on here. This is a smaller, so we're doing it. This is a 3x3. We are going to set a population cap of about 75. I want this to be a bit more efficiently ran. And we want to set this up as a kind of an exporter, if you will, of lots of weaponry and armor. I guess that's kind of a good goal. I also want to go through and make sure that I can build this one in a way that the defenses we are in an area now where we will have plenty of raids coming through. So I have an idea, and I was kind of sketching it down on paper. I am going to drop down one layer because I do want to kind of like show out this idea. So if we developed an area that said Alt-M Okay. So my idea is if we have water coming down, because I want to be able to supply water. So if we have water coming down, there we go. And a 2x2. Outside of that, this will be right down the center of our system. So it'll be completely cut off. Around here, so this will be a wall, and around here if we have a train, like a minecart system that will bring our people up to the top and our supplies down from the top, which will be mainly wood, basically. And then depot supplies and stuff like that, get those up to the top as well. Have another bit of wall around here. So at work, whenever I won't say I'm bored, whenever I'm lacking on some of the things to do, I just kind of pull up Excel and I put each of the cells to 23 by 23 pixels, and then I just kind of mess around. One, two, three. Oh, that's too much. And then off of here, we'd be able to go through and make I actually don't like it only being too wide for the walkway. Well, because it's not too odd for me to have Excel up on my computer. I work in health insurance, doing group level enrollment, terminations, family account changes, reconciliations, invoicing, stuff like that. So it's not odd for me to have Excel up on my system. So in doing it this way, my thought is that if you start off here, let me actually do it like this, I guess. Ah, damn it. What did I do? So this is for the ramp specifically, or for the minecart system. So if you were to it's an even number because it's 3 in the middle. Gotcha. That would be really nice if it actually did have an undo command. Be like, nah, I didn't want to do that, son of a bitch. Okay, gotcha. So if it started off here, like if people actually got onto the tram system, right here, this is where they loaded. And if we were smart about it, we'd actually make this 3 wide. One, it has a cool design. All right. We'll do this as it wants us to. Actually, where are we at? I think this might be an approximation of where we actually want to be. Yeah, we could probably do it up here. Here's fine. Alright, so if we look at right here, okay, we'll drop down one more. This is a 3x3. That's for water. It'll come down here, be good to go. Here we do one wall in between. So the dark area is a wall. This is our track, and then we do another wall. Right, so this right here is a wall, this is a wall. Just for ease of function, these are walls. Okay, water's coming down the middle. This is our train track, our minecart track. And then we have our regular sidewalks on the outside. Razor Man Wars. I don't know. Krug, what's going on? The capital, we finished it actually last night. We got it up to a population of 154. And they basically got to the point where it was just way too inefficient on the processing for each tick. And I couldn't make it run any better. That, and I really like starting stuff. Alright, so that would be our base setup right here. That would make it to where each layer could have 4, or each side, so that would be 12. Yeah, we were able to get it all done. Altogether, I think it was about 20 hours on the capital city. Yeah, population 154. We had a countess, a baron, and a mayor. We did not set up a hospital. That's one thing that we did not do on that one. Rather embarrassed to say. But we also never got invaded. I found out why we never got invaded. It's because we were on an island. Even though we had goblins and humans, apparently we got along peacefully. I don't know how that happened. Alright, and then they would be able to access this in this one spot right here. It's actually quite beautiful. It would stop. Hey, pretty girl, that looks nice.
Maybe I should have got a print.
Yeah. Maybe you still should. Next payday.
$42.
$42? 42?
I like it.
This is very nice. Say hi to the stream. 19 people in here. That's Krug. Krug's the one that made this. Did you ever see my painting? The drawing that he gave me?
Oh, that's so cute. Is that you?
Yep, it's Dream Dwarf, and there's the troll's testicles that got punched
Oh,
off.
no.
Can't you see the resemblance? It doesn't have the green eyes.
They look greenish.
They look grayish. Love you, beautiful. All right. So, it's good. It's good. That would be my wife, my beautiful wife of 13 years. So, the coming back down part, I haven't got. I think this might just be an up and down. Like, that'll just be how it goes. So they'll enter from here. It'll go up layers, up layers, up layers. And we're going to do it the smarter, slower way to where we'll have a ramp right here before this area. Like the reverse ramp. So we'll do the impulse ramp right here before. It'll go up a layer, come around the corner, and we'll just put it on each of the corners right there. She would just point at you and laugh. No, D. 43.05 because of the DT. What? I had to change to the 43.03 because of the DT. What's the DT? Sorry. So that'll be the base design of the fortress. We will stack these in layers, because this will be 12 per layer, right? So if we have a population of, say, 75, we would need 6 layers. Think of them as apartments. The bottommost layer will house our food, our Great Hall and everything like that. But these will be the layers. And we won't start these until we're around layer, I'd say, 55, 60. Oh, Dwarf Therapist, gotcha. I was like, DT. What's DT? Am I missing something? I did download Masterwork last night. I have not installed it or done anything with it, but I did download it, so there's a start. Now, with this design, this is kind of taking into consideration that all of the work for resources, ores, stone, all that other stuff will take place down below this. We also have to take into consideration that we have to do a I guess if we get it up to 100, then we could actually have a Baron for population. But I don't want to go much higher than 105 or something like that, because once we got up to like 150, 160, that's when it started getting pretty crazy. But it kind of looks like a computer chip. The water will go down in the middle. We could actually have it to where, you know, at the base of this is a big pond, and then we could have subsidiaries that are going off to the sides. Like, so this could be the next downstairs, you know, right here. So this is how they'll commute up and down. This will go through all the layers down to the bottommost layer, and then we could actually probably still keep it moving downward. But I want it to where this is the entrance whenever you go out. This will be, I don't know if this will work, and this is where it's I don't know. I don't know if they will like to go get resources outside up on the surface. If instead of going to like stairs to go up, if they'll just take this, because I want this to take resources and people. I also thought about like if it was coming back down. If it was coming back down, that we could make it to where there was like doors that would act like it, so you would have a trigger plate, and when the cart passed over the trigger plate, if there was an enemy on there, a goblin, it would detour the cart off into a lava vat or something like that, or off into a pit. I might have to go through and make a lot of carts, but so this is the kind of the idea. It's a lot to work in a little small area, but I think could be really cool mechanically speaking, and that's what I'd like to kind of go through and make a lot more of devoting onto this one is more of the mechanical kind of development of it. Now to start with, dang it. It does, and I just think it'd be really cool if it does work out that way. Now we're going to start this with a stair in the middle. So we need to do a downstair right here. And then up downstairs. Please tell me you'll stream more tonight. I'm going to be, I just started. So yeah, I'll be on here till at least for the next 2 hours. Let's say to 65. So the workshop floors we will put kind of the same way. My thoughts are if we have everything directly up and down this the stair system, like once we get to the bottom layer of the living layers, like the living quarters layers, that it will be that'll be the end of the tram that goes up and down, right? So the minecarts that go up and down, and then below that you'll have other ones that go from that layer down further into the mine. But that could also be done with just regular stairs at that point in time, because the whole part of the minecart system to get it up to the top and the bottom is just for security of the fortress for invasions. It's not a perfect plan. It's kind of something I was toiling around with today. Alright, let's go ahead and make a hotkey. And me being a dummy, I still have this as marker. What's that? So are they going to be the same size or larger? Wait. So the thingies. Workshops. I believe I'm going to actually set those up to where they will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're going to be. I guess they're going to have to be 6 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no, they'll be 5 wide, and we'll have them set in the center of this. So it'll be a 3x3. Most of them are 3x3. So we'll set them up so there'll be a 5x5, and then 5x5, 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 and they'll kind of. So over here will be just like the masons, the you know, and they'll have their respective stockpiles back behind them. But first, let's get them started. Yeah, by all means, Steve. Now, one thing that I want to do as well is I do want to have a farm system set up top. I need to look down here again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That I don't know. Alright, let's just get him started mining down. All good, bud. Dude, he's fucking making his way down here, yeah? Alright, what do we have over here? We have granite, nice. Claystone, limonite. Oh, limonite's a beautiful thing. Limonite means we got metal, we got iron. son of a bitch! Yeah, we are using the lazy new pack. If somebody wants to fill him in a little bit.
It's going right through my fortress.
It's a pretty big cave system, too. So here, right here is where we'll get it. We literally just got over going through a whole cave system and having to figure that out. I was planning on starting them at... well, 65 was going to be the depth where we were going to finish our bottommost layer. So the 7th or the 6th layer of down. So, yeah, 6 layers down. So the 6th layer down would have been the... system, like the bottom layer of the civilization. Civilian population. There you go. Alright, so. Downstairs. Right here. Drop down. I. Yeah, that's still there. Alright, see what happens. We're just now at level 100. What is that? Sphalerite? Yellow zircon. Yeah. Chop that there wood. What are you? A bat. Come on. Mining on down. Amber opal. Damn, boy climbs fast. All right, so we have our step down. So if we do one right here, we'll mine this area out. Actually, I think we'll leave this for right now. Let's see, and then wall. So this is going to be... I kind of actually do need this so I can see. And then we'll go through and set the markers up so that it's all kind of closed off. Could you possibly wall off the caves so they don't interfere? Or are there cave monsters that can break in? I will actually wall these off, wherever these were at. So we will actually B, C, W. Wall, and then hit B so we can actually enable this. Let's go ahead and let them build that. No, wait, actually, wait. Oh, there we go. I want to make sure that we can not lock ourselves out of here. Seems to be kind of important. We don't want to lock ourselves in the cave. What is this? Marble. Nice. Alright, so we are now walled off again. There was no other section. So we're going to continue this out. Because if we remember correctly, oh, that's wrong. My day's been good, thank you. That's wrong too. This seems like a good time to start learning some Python on my second monitor while listening to your sweet, sweet voice. Why, thank you, sir. Let's see. We're gonna have our stairs to where our stairs up downstairs will go on this layer. How's it going on, Alexander? I haven't messed with the traffic zones, so I don't know how well that works. Krug, do you usually use the traffic zones, or have you used them before? And if so, what are they for? I know I can go to the wiki. Now I got to figure out what we're going to do with the water eventually too. Or where we're going to get it from. Set up our zoom here. What are we going to do with our water, guys? Where are we going to put it? So if we can see that this is kind of like the base level of the civilization part. Not a bad idea. Yeah, those fancy mist effects eat up, well, I won't even say CPU. They eat up game memory. I know. If you turn them off, will they be missed? This is we just started this one. We finished up a Capital City last night. We are playing the Lazy Noob Pack. Yeah. So if you turn off what the water effects, fancy mist effects, turn off the waterfall. Sorry, I'm not following on that one. So do I. Actually, we should not do this yet. So if you turn off the mist effects, if you turn off the mist effects, they will be missed. Oh. Ah, I see what you did there. That was a joke. If you put grates at the bottom of where water leads, it can create cool mist effects. Really glitchy though. I am always down for helpful tips and tricks because we are still. I have a couple hundred hours in the game, but I'm still always learning. So if we channel down, what? What happened? Standard dual fortress, no mods or anything. Okay, sorry. Wait, what? We're using Lazy New Pack. We don't have any mods installed other than the tile set. If you put grates under it, the water will be able to drain out while dwarves won't be at risk of falling in. Gotcha. So, William, the whole plan for this one is that we are going to... Shit, I actually need to extend this wall out. Sorry, just had a thought. The whole thought for this one is hopefully they please start at the top. Of course not. But it's not the worst thing because we have the stair in the middle. The whole thought on this one is that the only way that eventually the only way that will be able to happen is if for them to take the minecart system. And this is a very ambitious build. That's going to have a whole lot of mechanisms in there. So this area down here, this blue area, is actually going to be the minecart system that will go all the way up to the top. The center right here is going to be water that's filled in from the top, probably through an aquifer. Ambitious, I know. Luckily, it doesn't need to go too tall. This is the bottommost layer, so there will be layers above this and below this that have stuff. And I don't know if it'll even work. This could be all a big fail. In that case, we know that they will not just take minecarts to get up to the surface if you tell them to get up to the surface. They probably end up walking up the damn thing. I don't know. But it'll be fun to find out, because losing is fun! And we all know that. Wait, what happened? Did you get, or just got to the capital level on previous fort? The second one. Sierra Bobs. Well, it's not even really a security type thing. If we have it to where the center is only has water going in there. Minecart's the only way to get up and down. And then also I want to have a, when the carts are coming back down, if they pass over a pressure plate that recognizes that you can say basically, is there an enemy on the cart? If so, it'll open a door, which will, or close the door, I guess, which will cause the track to shoot off to the side and, say, drop into a lava or something like that, or drop into a pit. Done. Like I said, ambitious, I know, but interesting. Can't say it's not interesting. What the fuck are these? A crundle. Alright, B, C, W. The hell did my stone go? It's more than 20 away. Yeah, look at them over there behind me, behind my head. They're pretty close in number. Then I don't have any weapons or anything. Actually makes me quite nervous. Come on. Do they? Well, we'll have to mark this as the Crundle layer. We got like one guy doing all the work down here. Well, Sierra Bobs, welcome. We're all learning about different things here. We're learning if this is going to be a colossal failure. That's one thing we're learning. What are you? Sphalerite. Does anybody have the wiki up? If so, Sphalerite, what is that good for? Summertime and the living's easy. Ore of tin. Okay. Zinc. Okay. Come on, finish saving. Yeah, no worries, bud. The serpent woman spearman stabs the crocodile. Wait, where the fuck is this happening? Good thing we're not over there. Oh, okay. We got more bowl. Yes, okay. Hornblende. What the hell's hornblende? Nobody locked themselves out. Oh shit, it took out the whole thing. All right. Hate doing that. Humanite and Goblinite are both near infinite in supply to smelt into iron bars for steel production. What? Right now they're only at 94, but I think the surface is at 119, so they're plenty damn deep. But what happened was this whole stairwell caved in on them, killed 2, badly injured 2 more, and destroyed the whole stairwell all the way down, so we had no way of actually getting them down. Let's see how this does. Yeah, I got it afterwards. It's like Humanite and Goblinite. I get it. So what I did is I made it to where that one spot stays connected to the stairwell so that it does have a connection to the wall as opposed to being... Because anywhere below this, there's nothing. So we'll see if this doesn't kill everything. Can we connect this yet? No. Alright. So that worked. So to get most of our people down here, For right now, we'll set that up. If I trade bolts at high velocity to merchants on a like 5-year-old world. Please don't let him fall. Don't stand there. We're just waiting for somebody to fall at this point in time. Because they're all like, hey guys, let's go stand on the floor that's only dehydrated. Motherfucker. I got a water source set. Get off of there, you assholes. You have a water source. Might be a really short-lived one because everybody keeps dying. You guys want to hear something funny? Guess where all the dwarves are.
Oh my goodness.
Take 3. All the dwarves were locked inside that spot because they had no floor. All the dwarves went down into the hole. Right? Motherfucker. Losing is fun. Except for when it's like before you even really get your base set up. No, we're going back to like basically when we just started on this one. Get over there. Yeah, but that's the thing is, you can spend all that time trying to find a place that has deep metals or deep metal, shallow metal, flux stone, and clay, and sand, hopefully, and then it could have the same exact thing. This is the second fortress on this map that had caves, like at level 95, and deep ones. I hope this is the right spot. Aye, up downstairs. Down to 65. Back up to the surface. D, chop down the trees. Get to work. Now we are going to make a quick carpenter's workhouse or workshop. Workhouse. Set it over here for right now. Alright, we're gonna get him to make some buckets. Just so we can have buckets around. Where there are... Okay, gotcha. Follow him. Actually, I think we're past that one cave system. Alright, let me go back up to the surface. I need to set this right here as our drinking water source. Sweet, we made it down to 65. Nope. Angry Elmerfoot. I'll take that. Elmerfoot was a gentle soul! That'll be for the carts. I really do dig the music in this game. It's a single song that you listen to for hours and hours. And at this point in time, I've listened to it for, I don't know, close to 200 hours. And it's still just one song that's like, you can just listen to. Centrith, it is now a capital city. It's retired off on its own, doing its thing, living throughout the world. Alright, so there's that one. We need an up downstairs here, 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 here. It kind of looks like a, I say it kind of looks like a computer chip. So we can fit 12 dwarfs on each layer. We will have to have a layer that has a noble room for the mayor. One for the, like a countess, one for a baron. Dream, did you know that there is ballistas in game? Yes. That's under the siege equipment. So these layers right here are going to be just for our civilization, our common dwarves to having to hold in sickness and health and all that other good stuff. Let's see. So we said we were going to be doing 6 layers. That's 1, 2, 3. All symmetrical. All perfect. I like the idea, Joseph. Can you do Control C, Control V? How are you gonna... Control V is to auto mine on veins. Ballista bolt which hits a wall above a pit will fall into the pit without being destroyed. Ballista bolt attacks do not cross Z levels. Using these 2 facts, you can fire back and forth across a downward zigzag, making each bolt you fire land in the stockpile of the ballista just below it. So you can train several siege operators at once and have the top stockpile take from the bottom. You'll have to explain that a little bit slower for me at some point in time, because, man, I'm telling you what, that was a little bit too high-tech on there. No, it's all good, but let me get this kind of set up first. And then I can actually pay attention to what you said. Alright, have at it, boys. Hopefully I don't hit any crazy caves. Oh, there it is. The cave, the entrance turned green. Let's see, no, we need a wall. William, is there a link where somebody has a crudely created MS Paint type style drawing of it? Is that what the hole is? Is the wall fortification? I'm just saying. Crudely drawn, but, you know, working setups, easy peasy. Good to go. Alright, we need to set up our hotkeys again. Let's go F6. We'll name this level 65. Sounds good. Zoom to here. The hole is a hole, so that's just a hole in the wall. So you have literally like two walls, right? You have a wall right here with a hole in it, and then you have another wall back here, and that's where the ballista hits. I'm not trying to make this difficult, I promise. I'm telling you, drawings work great. I'm like, so if you have a kill guy, right, a ballista right here, and you have a hallway, maybe I'm just totally not getting it. I apologize for the... I can't wait for the crude drawing to come out. Let's put it that way. Now this is the layer that I'm most interested in, because if anything's going to run into a cavern, I'd probably be this one first. Crude drawings are the best. You've discovered a magma pool. Oh yay. Where? Whoa. Apparently we found the magma pool right here. What is this? Obsidian wall. Alright. It's okay, Ryan. We forgive you this time. So I'm thinking we're probably going to run into a magma wall somewhere right here too. I like the question marks at the end, like, and there's a hole? I have no idea. It's true. Indigo tourmaline. A dingo? A dingo? That's a lot of dingoes. Holy fuck, that's a lot of dingoes. Alright, animals. War dog, 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 war dog. Dreaded Hope. Evening, sir. Oh, a dingo ate my baby. That was more British than anything. Give me a sec. I don't have an option to go through and allow the user to put a link. Settings. Now try it. That's a good point. Yep, let's do that. Cool. Okay. Stockpile. No. Stockpile. Folks, for the time being, if you would bear with me, we are going to have a little church. If we look at Exhibit A, all right. So, Z level 1, got that. Stockpile, got that. Ballista, troll. Shooting ballista, pew, at the wall. What is this? Also, shouldn't there be a hole in the floor right here for it to drop through? So this is channeled down. Okay. So there is no floor basically right here.
There is no spoon.
Or maybe there is. The white is holes. If we look at Exhibit A, there are holes and also a floor. So how does this guy get the, does this fall through infinity and goes back up to from the sky and then lands on the stockpile? Pew, 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 boing. Pew. What are you, Shia LaBeouf? Knowing all about them holes? No? Nobody? Fine. That's where it is, Ryan. Oh, okay. Alright, gotcha. So this is the training room. Stockpile, channeled out, 3 spaces, shoot wall, drop down, pick it up, shoot down, drop down, pick it up, haul it back up to here, bloop, shoot down, drop down, pick it up. So this is just for training. So this is just a training scenario. This is not for taking on enemy onslaughts. This is for training these ballista, the siege dwarfs, correct? Alright, you get the drawing. I will survive. Oh, as long as I learn how to love, I know I'll stay alive. Alright, cool. Folks, we're on the same page. My love is coming on. How is this gonna work? Wait, what level are we going from? 118 to 65, that's 35 and 18, that's 45, 53. So if we split that in half, luckily it's an odd number, 53, which actually would be 54, so it'd be 27. So number 27, so 27 above 65 is 85, 92. So 92 is our connection to the wall so that our staircase doesn't go... This will be interesting. I don't know who the dwarf is that's gonna get the unlucky room. Like, yeah, don't wake up and bump your head on the ceiling, cause it's lava up there, so that might be bad. You know, just pretty much just sleep in the closet. That's probably better. Just sleep in the closet, and you'll be fine. That's what I do. Give me a second, guys. Okay, it's summer. This is right where we nearly died last time. Actually, we did just kill off like a bunch of people last time. So, I mean, there's that. But other than that, we should be fine. I don't know, man. The crazy spot is that if we can get this to work with the mine carts, that means that there's a logic set in by default. Ooh, that can be dangerous. That can be dangerous. I don't know how this is gonna go. The dingoes take off. Sweet. let's gather plants. We still got some people that are fucking off over here, so. I wonder if they'll just bring that back to the wagon. Alright, I think that's enough bins or beds for right now. Let's start making bins. Did I pass it? Yep, I did. Alright, we got our one connector in here. Nice. At level 92. Chat got quiet all of a sudden. I know William is drawing. I don't remember what. Something about a bridge and shooting at people. Oh, nice. Josh is learning Python. Sam's just watching. Hello, madam. Hi, Bill Tommy. My beautiful wife. Wait. You need kisses and hugs. Be back, guys.
dwarfs have arrived.
So you can hear the sultry sounds of my voice. Love you, baby. It is currently 11:10 on the dot, actually. Wait, what happened? Oh, shit, more dwarfs arrived. Some immigrants have arrived. That's actually a good thing. We can definitely use the immigrants. Leeks year round. That's all we're gonna grow in this bad boy right there is leeks. Oh shit, sorry about that. Hey, we got a new picture. $14 long hole. 3 long hole. Ramp down. What is this? Fortification. Okay, walkway of death. Fortification. You're gonna have to hold on to these links so that you can relink them again. Whenever I actually get to the point where I'm actually building up these defenses. Build these plots, damn it. Yep. So last night we finished out our capital city. So we got 13 elves. That's cool. Ah, I got you. Okay. Let's see, kitchen. Do not cook. Gotcha. Okay. And you would do this all the way down to the wherever your bottom of your base is? So looks like we found the steam, the hot, the very hot stone. Gotcha. Ratweed. Grow that year round in this one. And gather all the plants. We need food. We need sustenance. True. That guy's room's gonna be like so hot. He's like, ah, bro, it's so hot in here, bro. I don't like it. It's so hot. brown zircon. That must have been dino poo. It needs to be 4 layers thick. If I did that, that would make it where I have 4 sides. It means we could have 4 different layers going up to the bottom and top at the same time. Nice, you got that hello world up there, and what is it, Python you're doing? This is a pretty big magma spot because well, this is the top layer, and it goes down 6 layers, and then there's the bottom layer that's still got a magma pool on it. Now this next layer down, we could have this set up as the noble area. Water wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut you off there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. These will be the noble rooms. So, throne room, office or bedroom. And then tomb room. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was thinking kind of like a war helm, but I can see a mushroom. Alright, there we go. That's that one. It is an angry mushroom. This is 1, 2, 3, so 5 by 4. One, two, three, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, hold on, what is that? Oh, gotcha, okay. Now it's a spade. Not really. Okay. Down. Yay. An arrowhead. I see, I see. Stairs, 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 ramp, or upstairs, I guess. The dog is fighting what? The red panda scratches the dog. Yeah, red pandas here? Do we make all of our dogs war dogs? Do we not have any trainers? Cranberry vines. Okay. Grapevines. One, I don't have a pasture set up for him yet, so. Right now, we'll just set him up in here. Alright, so it's about to be autumn. Geldy. She needs to come over and immigrate. Who do we have? Nobody in particular. You didn't miss much, Ambius. We got our big long tunnel going down. Might have one sacrificial person once we get all this set up, but Yeah, you did miss that. It was pretty good. And then an immediate restart because we killed like 2 dwarves immediately with that cave in, and like 2 or 3 more were injured out of the 7 that we had. It was ridiculous. We have our noble rooms, our civilization rooms, our regular people rooms. And then underneath that we will have, underneath this right here, we will have our, the start of our stockpiles. And right now I'm just trying to get to the next season to make sure that it auto-saves, because for some reason it crashes less when it auto-saves. And then it will be bedtime, because I got work in the morning. So with water, it doesn't, if it seeps out at a diagonal angle, it won't go any higher than that level, correct? Question mark? I wake up, my alarm goes off at 7. I usually get off here about midnight, go hop in the shower, lay down and read for about 30-45 minutes, lay there for about another 30 minutes, and fall asleep about 1:30-1:45. It's a regular schedule of mine. I usually wake up quite a few times during the middle of the night. It's all fun. All sorts of fun. What's going on, Seek? See, that's why I'm trying to let this play out, because then we'll be able to go through and start from basically this point tomorrow. I'll still be able to go up another layer if I need to go through and increase the capacity, because I think we might end this one out to where we're going to try to keep the cap right at 100 instead of 160 or whatever we had on the last one. Yeah. No, it took me a while. After the army, it took me probably about a good 3 or 4 years to be able to get more than like 2.5, 3 hours sleep a night. So I'm doing better now, even with falling asleep at say 1:30 and having my alarm go off at 7. Right now, I'm still getting about 4.5, 5 hours, just because I generally wake up with just dreams and stuff. So Alright, so, got the save. Nice. Alright, finish saving. Alright, so that's saved. We are going to save game, because that's the only way we can actually get this thing to actually quit. We'll see if that actually saves. But that's going to wrap it up for the night, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and joining me. Is it going to? Okay, whew. Make sure, guys, join me tomorrow evening. We will be starting our day 2 for this build. And for you guys watching this here on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching this on YouTube. If you guys want to watch it later to catch the whole stream, it will be up there after it processes. I do thank you guys for supporting the channel and everything like that. Make sure you guys hit the notifications so that you can see whenever I do go live. And yep, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Until next time, I am DreamRaver23, reminding you to game happy. I love you all, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.